Good morning, NCC. Happy Tuesday. Today we're going to talk briefly about one of the core values of our church family, of the NCC family. It's the value of gathering. And another way to say that is connection. Now we are not able to physically gather right now, and that makes it challenging for us. We've got to be creative. The staff is trying to be very creative in finding ways to reach out to you and stay connected to you. And some of you have been really encouraging and let us know that how that has impacted your experience and what that's meant to you. Some of you we've not heard anything from, and we want to know, are you out there? We want to know how you are. We want to know, are you okay? We want to know how we can pray with you, together with you. We want to know what God is saying to you. God doesn't just talk to the leadership. You know that, right? We grow together as a family. And so if God is teaching you something in these days, share it with us. Share it through the hashtag we mentioned, hashtag New Normal NCCLG. And we can kind of stay connected that way. And now listen, even for you who say you're an introvert and you don't need social connection, I think you're probably feeling it yourselves right now, because we need the interaction with other believers. We need that daily interaction with the Word of God. It fills a need within us that nothing else will. Now, we might be reaching out to other things. You may be binging Netflix, and I saw a sign the other day, I actually finished Netflix, but I was like, probably some people have. They've gotten to the end and gone, there's nothing else to watch. Some of you are binging on reading, escaping into reading. Some of you are binging on alcohol. Some of you are binging on food. I know I have been. I don't want to talk about how much weight I've gained, because I've looked at food as a distraction and as a comfort and as a cooking, all kinds of things that I didn't ever have time or desire to cook before. And now we have to eat them. So it's created a substitute for what I'm really hungry for, which is the connection with the Lord and with each other. And so let's recognize it, call it what it is, not let our emotions be the ones that drive us. Let the Spirit lead us instead. There are so many resources available to us, thankfully, in this season. Resources for spiritual inspiration, for education, for spiritual growth, for physical health. Thankfully, a friend has reached out and said, hey, let's do yoga together. Let's stretch. Let's make sure we keep moving. That means the world to me. Reach out to one another. Check on each other. Be calling each other. Make sure that we're staying connected in more than just a remote cyber live stream. Okay? One of the resources available that I wanted to share with you today, because he'll be able to say way more than I can in much more eloquence, is a sermon from Sunday. It's a message from a church in Alabama where my daughter attends, and some of our NCC family attend now that have moved away. The Fontes attend this church, and the Williamsons attend this church. It's Church of the Highlands, and the pastor, Chris Hodges, spoke about managing our emotions in this new normal. And he very, very powerfully encouraged us to be conscious of our need for connection and of our need for being wise about what we're using, what we're connecting to. What are we turning to? So I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to put the post there. I'm going to ask you once again, let us know that you're okay. Let us hear what God's saying to you. Let's stay connected, because it is one of our core values. We love you and we miss you. Hope to hear from you soon.